everybody, I just wanted to show you Wilma Fingerdoo's new armor. I searched the Nexus to find something that was immersive, but had a bit of sexiness to it, and I went through a lot of different ones. Most of them were overpowered. I really liked the way they looked, but she would have been protected like she was level 40 or 50, and I didn't want that. I wanted to at least have some kind of challenge in the gameplay. Now, I have to admit, the struggle was real because I wanted to find something that was kind of sexy, but immersive, and definitely not overpowered. And I feel like this is probably the best thing for the next, 10, 15 levels. Now, this is rating between an iron armor and a steel armor, kind of in between there. So it's not overpowered, but it still does enough to protect her. So we're going to start in the front. So you can see that the boots, if you want to call them that, they're kind of generic looking and almost like bedtime slippers maybe? I don't even know how to describe them. But I'm not too worried about that because they're attached to these sweet looking chainmail garter looking leggings, and I gotta say that's one of the things that drew me to this. They are adorned with some kind of green emerald settings too. The hip coverings are similar to the Elder Scrolls Online. Now if you ever played the game, you'll see they always have these little like flaps. Now this also includes an engraved crotch plate. It's the only way I can really describe it because it's like sitting right there. It actually kind of looks like a chastity belt. We start heading up. The tunic area is just straight up chainmail, which I enjoy, and with Wilma is packing, they're earning their keep because they are stretched. The pauldrons on the shoulder, and I think I've seen these probably on the Draugr when you go in there. Some of them have better armor, and I believe those are the pauldrons that are on that. Right now, Wilma has steel gauntlets, so that's kind of a mismatch, but that's because it's magical and gives her a boost in two-handed weaponry. Now, from the back, hit it from the back, you can see that, it's a typical chainmail armor, but the one big thing is her booty. Yeah, her booty. But it also has some kind of Nordic rune on it, which looks really nice, and it's engraved in what seems to be leather. You can also see how everything's kind of tied together with the circle pin and all the leather straps hooked into it. You can also notice that the boots are really generic, and like I said, I'm not too worried about it, but I just wish they could have put a little bit more into that part. But other than that, this armor is fantastic. Now this is probably something that I haven't done in like 2 years, and I always love doing these, make these little 3-4 minute little videos that kind of showed you something that's new in the game that I'm playing. And I'd like to do it more often. Obviously my time is very limited, and I just had some extra time this weekend to do this, so I hope you enjoyed it. And this is definitely going to be her armor for the next 10 to 15 levels until she gets probably into the 20s, 25 level, and then maybe I'll start looking for a new one that's a little more powerful. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions or anything else, please feel free to put anything in the comments. You can like and subscribe. I don't spam your feed. I post maybe 2-3 times a week max, and hopefully if anything that you want, I'll be more than happy to try and produce for you. Thanks.